Hello, welcome back to Lovely Lovebird Designs. This is a tutorial for Tramp from Lady and the Tramp. This is our lady and she's a Cocker Spaniel, and you can change up the colors for a different type of Cocker Spaniel too. And I have a tutorial for her, and this tutorial we're going to make Tramp, and I used the dark gray and the light tan in the camo pack. And if you have light gray, you can use light gray too. And this is what he looks like with the light gray. And you can also use white too, whatever you think is close to light gray for the chest and the muzzle area. But I think they just came out really, really cute. Perfect little adorable couple. And let's get started and we'll make Tramp. Okay, so we're going to make Tramp, and we're going to use the dark gray and the light tan in the camo pack. And a couple of black bands for the claws, the nose, and the eyes. So first we'll need, and if I go too fast, you can always pause and, rewind. So it's arrow facing down, staggered position. We're using double bands. So double gray on the left side, double on the right, then another gray in the middle, and another one in the middle. Then we're going into the tan, and that will be the middle. So it's gray, gray, tan. Now the side of the head is gray, and then right here we're going to go and make tan for the bottom of the jaw, which is right here. Now you can use light gray too for the chest, or even white. I think that would look really nice. So you don't have to use the tan from the camo pack. Just anything that resembles like the light gray. Okay, then we're going into the tan. Okay, so now his neck area is going to be a triple tan. So that's our triple tan. So that's this band right here. And then we're going to work with all gray because we want the back to be gray. So we're going to place a double gray on the left, double on the right, double in the middle, and he's going to be 5 stitches long. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so then we're going to work on the side of the body. I'll get a different band. I don't like that color. Okay, and we're just working doubles on the side. And then connect at the bottom and work on the left side. Okay, and then we'll connect on this side. Okay, and then we're going to make the arms. So his arms are pretty long. I'm going to use black for the claws. If you don't want to use black for the claws, it'll look like this, which is all gray. So whatever you choose. Okay, so it's going to be a single black wrapped on the hook 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's going to be, let's see how many stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 sets of the double gray. So here's the first double. And we want the black right in the middle. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and number 6. Okay, and you can move the paw up a little bit so it looks like a paw. Just move it with your finger, and I'm going to place it right here. The paw facing forward, up. And we're going to repeat and make one on this side. So black band, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 of these double sets. So that's 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, and number 6. Okay, and then we're going to place it right here. And you want to move that little paw forward, just like that. Okay, hindquarters. Okay, another a single black wrapped 4 times. Then 5 sets of double bands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we're going to place this to the side, and we're going to make the thigh area. This is a double. Place it on from that pin to that pin, and then another double. And then we place the leg on this pin, and we're going to loom this one first. Then the forward one, and then we'll take it off the loom, and we're going to place it on these 2 pins. Okay, and move that paw forward. Looking great. And we're going to repeat on the right side. So it's going to be a single black wrapped 4 times. Then 5 sets of the double gray. 2 and 3. 4. 5. Yep. And then we'll make the thigh area again. So it's a double. And then another double. Place this on the loom. And loom the left first. Take it off the loom and place it right here. And then have the paw facing forward. And now we're going to make the tail. Tramp's tail is actually a little bit short, so I only did 3 stitches for the tail. If you want to make it longer, you can make it longer too, but I think 3 is pretty nice. It's a nice little tail. So if you want to make it longer, you can make it into 5 stitches or 6. But this one's just a little tiny 3 stitch tail. So it's going to be a single of the gray and wrapped 3 times. Then a double. Then another double. And then one more. And that's it. So if you want his tail to be longer, you can just add to this as long as you want, and then just place it right here as your capping band. Okay, then you need your tan for the chest area. So you need a double tan. This is the extension. Double tan, and we're just placing it on top. Another double tan. And you're going to just stop right there, so it looks like this. I'm going to repeat on the left side. Okay, and now we can do the structural bands. Single gray, and we're just making a triangle. So it's 3 so far and 4 of these single triangles. Okay, so it looks like that. And now we're going to make the eyes. You can use the bands or you can use the beads. Single, wrapped on the hook like a figure 8, then grab it again and pull it over. Or you can just do wrap 4 times around. So you're going to make 2 of these. Then you take a single gray, you take that single gray and slide the black bands on that one. And then you're going to place it on these 2 pins. Okay, separate the eyes and bring that band on top. Just like that. Looking good. Now the muzzle, it's gray on top and the tan on the sides and the bottom. So I'll show you how to make that. You need a single black wrapped 4 times. Then you need a triple of the tan, and you need a single of the gray. So you're going to place it like that. And then you're going to place your hook right underneath, so the gray is at the end. Slide the black on there so it's in the middle, just like that. You want the gray to be the first band going back on the hook. Okay, so it looks like that. Then you take a single gray and slide that on the single gray. And we're going to place it on these 2 pins. Okay, bring the muzzle down so it rests underneath this pin. So it looks like that, with the single gray in the middle. You want that because it makes the contrast. He has gray on the top of his nose and the tan on the sides and the bottom. Okay, ears are going to be easy. They're big, floppy, beautiful ears. So it's going to be a single, wrapped 3 times. Take a triple band. Slide the single on the triple, make sure it's in the middle. Looks like this. Take another triple. Okay, so that's 2 triples. And take a single, twist it upon itself, and bring that big ear on that single twist. So that's a single, wrap 3 times, triple, triple, single twist. And I'm going to place it right here. And you want the ear straight up, and that will help you at the end too when you bend the ear and position him. You want it straight up. So another single, 1, 2, 3, then a triple, then another triple, then a single twist. Okay, you want it straight up. Okay, so this is your layout. Make sure yours looks like this. I'm going to put him this way, and then we're going to start looming. Okay, so you want to pull back the tail, and we're going to grab the left bands first. Okay, then we're going to grab the right. And then the middle. And we're just looping the middle straight forward. And we're stopping at the neck. And then we're going to loop the side. And I'm only grabbing the bottom, way at the bottom. And then here's the other gray. Now I'm going to stop, and I'm only looping the chest extension, which is the tan. So only the tan. There's one more set of tan. Okay, I'm going to stop right there, place my finger right here. I'm going to take the tan off and place it to the side. And now I'm going to grab the gray on the bottom. Okay, so we're going to stop again, and I'm going to actually take this off. You need 2 hands for this. Take the tan off, the whole tan. You're going to hold that. You're going to loop this gray forward. We're going to stop right there. Then we're going to place the tan back on the loom. So I have it on my hook. I'm placing it back on. And it's perfect chest extension, and it makes it colored beautiful. Then we're going to grab this gray on the top to tie it all together and place it on that pin. And that is your extension. We're going to repeat on the left side. So we're going to grab the bottom, okay, then the bottom gray, okay, so now just the top tan, okay, top tan. We're going to stop, place our fingers right here, and we're grabbing the gray. But we have to pull this one to the side. So don't forget, pull the tan to the side. So pull it to the side, then we'll continue with the gray on the bottom. Okay, we're going to stop right there. Take the tan off. Okay, hold on to it so it doesn't run away. Grab that gray, bring it forward, put the tan back on, and done. Now we're going to grab this gray. And bring to the middle, and then our triple tan. Okay, then our tan on the left. Then to the right. And now in the middle. And we're going to bring the snout through this band. So we're going to go right on top like this. So you want this through that band. And then we're going to loom the gray. And gray in the middle. Then the gray on the sides. Okay, and the top. And the left. Okay, so now you take a double of the gray, and you're going to make your slip knot. Okay, and this is how he looks. So make sure yours looks like this. You're not missing any stitches. Put it to the side. And we can take it off the loom slowly. You got extensions here and a lot of bands, so you don't want to break anything. Now the face, make sure the muzzle stays forward so you don't lose it. Okay, you don't need the loom anymore. And like I do with all the other doggies, you're going to turn this one into this. Big difference. So keep him right here to look at. You're going to place your finger right behind the head, push forward, pull that snout out. If your gray band is, in the sides or anything, try to fix the gray band and put it in the middle. Keep the ears out, eyes coming out. Stretch out that body. Got the thighs right there. Tail. The extension on the chest is looking awesome. So you can see the color variation. We're going to put your hook right underneath that triple for the neck. I'm going to bring it forward. And it makes it more upright. So now we're going to fold him in half. And we're going to sew him to look like this guy. So I'm sewing him a little bit different than before. This is the triple. We want it all the same length and thickness. So I usually sew on the chest, but I'm sewing on the neck this time because he has more tan in the neck and I want it to close up so it looks nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a tan, and that's going to be my little sewing thread, and I'm going through the triple on the neck first. And I'm going to take the tan, bring it through, just like that, and make a slip knot. So now the neck is more closed. You can bring that little slip knot down too to hide it. And the chest right here, I have a structural band right here that's I need to hide. But I'm not going through everything, I'm just going through this band right here and this band right here. So take your hook, so it looks like this. Then I'm going to take my little thread, bring it through. I'm going to sew that shut, hold your thread, go to the next stitch, looks like that. Bring that thread through. Okay, so that's it's all easy. Then we're going to go through the second, which is the third stitch, and it's gray. If you want to put stuffing through in the chest cavity too, you can do that. And then we'll go through this one and sew that. Okay, I'm going to get a scissor and cut this. Okay, so you want to hold that, the end, just snip the end. Then you're going to take one side and place it underneath the band, hide, pull to secure it, just like that. Then you're going to make a triple knot, and that's going to sew everything together. Okay, so you can hide the excess within the bands, or you can cut the cut it. I'm going to just hide it this time, right there. So I hit it, or you can cut it. So now I'm going to stretch out his body, stretch out those thighs, bring them down, bring the paws forward. Make sure that the claws are all separated, like that. We're going to fix the head because he doesn't look like Tramp yet. He's not 100%. So bring the front legs down, make sure the paws are nice and bent. So his body is good. It's awesome. The tail we can bring up a little bit. Place your hook underneath that tail. Oops. and just pull and it'll go up. Okay, like that. Okay, so we're going to work with his ears. So we're going to turn this face into this guy. And this guy's a little bit thinner in the face too. So there's a trick with that. So we definitely need this. We're not going to work with this right now. His ears, just bend them forward and it works out really, really nice. And they come forward. Same with this one. Bend them forward. And they're floppy. They can go sideways. They can go any which way. He's a little mutt. He's so cute. Just bend it forward. And if you want it more up, you can pull this to the side and then bend forward. But I think just bending it forward like this will be just sufficient. Look really, really nice. Looks like that. So now we're going to make this face a little bit thinner like that. And the way to do that is we're going to sew the back of the head and we're going to sew it tight. The tightest that you want, like the shape of his head to be. So we're going to, this is the back of his head. Here's our little sewing thread. And I'm going to just first go through these two bands on the top. Bring it through. Hold your thread. Then, instead of sewing, I usually sew these two bands. I'm going to go through the whole stitch. So it's a little bit more narrow. So it's going to be like this. Then I'm going to go through the next one. So it's going to be these gray bands. Take your thread, go underneath, pull through, and now look at the front. He's more narrow. So depending on how narrow you want his face, you can do it this way, and he'll be kind of narrow. You know, he looks like this. And let's stretch this out a little bit more. And you can leave it like that, or you can tie it here and then hide it. I'll tie it so it's just a little bit better, more secure. So I'm going to take one end. So I'm securing one end in underneath this stitch. Then I'm taking the other end and I'll make a little slip knot so it ties up. And then you can hide it within the back of the head. So it's a little bit more secure. So now let's fix his eyes so they're in place. I'm going to push this in a little bit. I think he's coming out really, really nice. So he has a thin head. Now the muzzle, you can push in a little bit to make it more square. Just push it in so it's like that. And then you can bring it out a little bit. It just depends on how thick you want the side of his head to be. Okay, and that's a nice rectangular shape head, and it's not round like it was before. So you can fix the ears, bring him up, and this is Tramp. So if you have some bands here, you can fix them up with your hook, make them more straight. You know, make them the way that you want. Okay, but I think it came out really nice. He looks awesome. So this is Tramp. And if you want to make Lady, I have her tutorial too. And please subscribe to Lovely Lovebird Designs. And I'm going to make a really cute little picture of them sitting at a table too. It's so cute. So please subscribe. We'll see you soon. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Bye.